Leaves it with the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Got it in the middle, it's Tuggle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He rifles one deep down the middle.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Grab near the sticks. It's Epps. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Boilermakers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Man,
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Bringing the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged on the outside, it's Joyner. And the Boilermakers in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker is Epps. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with 2nd and long. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, interesting decision for you now.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught close to the marker, it's Joyner. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Boilermakers are flying down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counter?
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will...
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball in the money, and he makes the play.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Right down the middle. Into the hallelujah. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Epps. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stat...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got it in the middle, it's Joyner. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. steps away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
First and goal, Purdue.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a... The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're...
There he goes! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Now improvising. He's got it inside the 30. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
And the Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Gives it on the option. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4 yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
The Boilermakers have it with a first and goal.
2-yard line. First and goal, Purdue.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Through the air for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing.
From the gun, running back gets to give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the... Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. Hit as he throws. Line out trying to get it in. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
He'll do it himself. They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David,
The Boilermakers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense?
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting...
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job getting to the QB there. And the best Wisconsin defenses always seem to have a game breaker and a difference maker. This guy can be that for this unit. But you think back to the Watt brothers, right? TJ, JJ, nobody could block those guys one-on-one, and they just ruined coordinators' game plans offensively.
Sends it back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Now, a fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Really nice job of awareness on first down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown, he's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive.
And he takes it in for a score. to the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. He's got it.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Motion from the back. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. That one comes out hot down the right side. Touchdown, Purdue! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit it.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a move. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on second down. He's got him in the flat. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. New set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They feed him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line. Might be calling a hot route. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got the back over the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of the...
Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's out. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Catch in the middle. It's Tuggle.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Release to the back. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Epps. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The Boilermakers want to move quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Turning it on! He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Quarterback adapting. It's complete to the right. Strong, firm tackle.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
To the ground with the back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers are facing 3rd and inches. Got it, looking for the 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. One behind the line. It's Tuggle. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Catch in the middle, it's Tuggle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up 1st and goal.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, he was...
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a wide open receiver. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Runs through the tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for room, it's Joyner. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Yeah, and listen,
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the...
Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting strong.
Touchdown, Boilermaker! And the pummeling has started. They add on another one, and they're about to put... The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Got his man on the right. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.